Just another quick note, I took the swatches I've taken of the two fabrics and laid them next to the crochet lace samples I'd already done, one of which is the sort of like cotton wool weight, I don't know what it's called, and the other one is the piping cord that I found. I have noticed that the greenier sort of visually woven fabric looks a lot better next to the ecru sort of creamy cotton like crochet stuff that I started with, and the light blue velvet looks better next to the white. The greeny one, when I put it next to the white, it looks grubby, like it looks it makes the green look dirty, which is obviously not what I want to do. The blue next to the white looks quite clean and crisp, so it also, I guess, depends on what kind of effect I want to have with the costume as a whole. Do I want to go with the sort of Alice Madness Returns, like that kind of dress where it's like grubby and worn and looks played with, I guess, or do I want to make it like a new pristine type doll? So this is assuming I do use the crochet lace. What I could do is I could tea stain the piping cord so that I still get the same effect from the crocheting with that, because I feel like the ecru cotton cord stuff, it looks a bit floppy, which could work, but then also it doesn't really it needs to hold its shape, and I don't want to be having to like add more stuff to it, more than I have to. So I just think the piping cord looks a bit cleaner in terms of just the overall stitching, and that might also just be because I got better at it by the time I'd gotten around to that sample, but I also feel like it's just the sort of weight of the cord in general as well. So that is something that I also need to consider. Hopefully the colour of this will not... I was worried that if I washed the sort of greenier woveny one, the sort of yellowy tinge to it would just come out, because there, like, looking at the rolls, there is a lot of dirt on those rolls, like a lot of dirt. So I'm going to have to wash them before I can work with them, but I think on the whole they'll probably be fine. It's also nice, the weight, because it means that I won't have to stiffen them at all, which I was worried about that because of obviously the last project I had to spend a lot of money on interfacing and linings and stuff like that. So budget wise, it wouldn't, even though that these are free, if I had to then also buy fabrics, or if I picked a different fabric that needed an interfacing or an interlining of some kind, that would obviously push the budget up. So this one I'm trying to stay under budget, which is obviously the goal for any project ever. But yeah, so I'm trying to be a lot more conscious of budget for this project, so that is also a bonus, which I like. Yeah.